total points in this one. And with that said, just want to welcome you to the show. Can't really talk well today. Got some lines and personal leans out for college football week 9. But before we get into all that, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 64% for my last 22 underdog plays on that website, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, membership tiers begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right back into some more lines and personal leans for NCAA football week 9. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Florida Gators taking on the Georgia Bulldogs, 3:30 kickoff at the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium. The Bulldogs of Georgia opened this one up as the 8-point favorite and the total at 51.5. And since those markets opened this one up for this neutral site game, we've had a lot of movement toward the Gators in the early going here. UGA is now just minus 6.5, with the total actually moving upward to an even 52. Currently, the Bulldogs are the $2.75 favorite on the money line, 10-cent fade of Georgia for an outright win. And at the moment, 56% are still on Florida, 64% is shaded toward the over. So if you're like Florida to get the job done in this one, I really think you missed out on your best number at the opening line. Unfortunately for potential Florida backers, your number on the spread probably won't improve. Now, if you want to pull the trigger on the Gators, you might as well do it now, as this 6.5 number might be the best line you can obtain. And if you're on the other side, if you like Georgia to get the job done in this one, you may want to sit tight, as much of the consensus is still shaded toward Florida. The only thing that could mess this up for you is a heavy hitting sharp or two dropping heavy coin on the sides. You may want to be patient and see if you can wait this one out and see if it goes down to 6 flat if you could. But regardless of those numbers, the books think that Georgia is a touchdown better than the Gators, and that could potentially be good for Florida backers. The Gators are 6-1 against the spread for the season, 3-0 covering in their games away from home. This Florida offense is putting up 34 points a game while rushing for 204 yards on the ground in their contests away from home. Now, trend-wise, the Gators are 5-0 ATS in their last 5 ball games, while historically going 14-6 in their last 20 with Georgia. And speaking of Georgia, the word covering machine certainly doesn't come to mind in explaining this ball club. Just 3-4 against the number for the season, 1-2 ATS in their games away from home. The Bulldogs are just 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 meetings with the Gators, while failing to cover in 4 out of their last 5 matchups with Florida as well. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the scoring this one, this Georgia offense is definitely capable of putting up some points. 39 points a game. They're averaging 226 rushing on the ground for the year as well. The Bulldogs are also 3-0 to the over in their 3 contests away from home. Meanwhile, on the Florida side, they're still putting up 32 points a game on average when traveling, and they have gone over the total in 2 out of their last 3 road games. So with all of that said and done, we could and we should have a pretty fun one in the stadium formerly known as Everbank Field. Give me the Florida Gators +7 after buying the hook and the over 52 in this one. Tennessee, South Carolina, 7:30.